Hello everyone, if you recall it, in the previous session we have a problem on creating our exe file from the Project-DeepCrete. We create some of them in Lab. We have some build, some models, but when you go there you find that the app that created is so heavy and has a lot of data in that. Or we have another problem. For example, this here I built the app. You see the app itself is 1 gigabyte, and I don't really like it because I don't need the whole app, whole data. You see here we have also an Excel, but it's also looked like that with 1 gigabyte. I don't really like that. So what I'm going to do, the main problem I was thinking on how this thing happened, the main problem is that when we are going to use, for example, our model, okay, it's not going to delete easily. The main problem is that when we are going to use our model and use an app to file a exe to create an app from our model, the main problem that happened is that the exe makers of our Python wants to do what? They want to create an app. Like what? For example, let's say they want to create an app. How they create the app? They want to put all the TensorFlow libraries data in the app. Because of that, this problem happened. Let me show you. If you know let's ask Gemini, what is the size of TensorFlow library is? Okay, CPU only, overall 1 gigabyte. This 1 gigabyte is not ready for packaging. Because of that, the problem happened. So what shall we do? It's an easy task. We can fix it very easily, but it has some options. I say that whenever you can solve a problem, maybe you can change the problem. So what I'm going to change, I'm going to ask Gemini, can I change my saved model in TensorFlow to another lighter model? My model has been trained and I have the weight of my model and the structure stored separately. Okay, let's ask him. Yes, you can change model to a lighter version. Is the primary tool for this? Okay, how we can? First, you need to use your saved structure and ways to create a complete TensorFlow model. Load the model structures, load the weights, and apply them to the model structures. Convert. Once you have saved model, you can use TensorFlow to convert it to TIFF file. This conversion process is where the model is optimized for size and performance. You have two main options for conversion: Python API, command line tool. Okay, we can do that. Can you give me the code to do that? Okay, and let's go to our site here. I think we have the data. This is my model saved weights. And do you need any more detail? Okay, let's start our Anaconda. Anaconda is one of the most useful tool, the free ones I ever see. If you want to pay, absolutely the PyCharm is one of the best, but I love how good and free. This is for the engineers and for the ones that's going to use data science. Okay, let's open it. Wait a little. Go to desktop, Project-DeepCrete, site, app. Okay, we have here, we create a new file. Okay, let's at first read the structure that it creates for us. I can say provide the Python, convert your model into a light wave TensorFlow. Okay. Okay, let's run it. Model file path. Okay, let's run it and see what is going to happen. I think it's going to give me error. Let's wait. It's going to take time, I think. But I think the main problem is here, because the model size may be reduced, but we must see that we can make an extra of it or not. Okay, size reduction to, it's great. Now I want you to create an optimized app from the model that I gave you, that get the inputs and predict the output. I am going to give you the text, the code of the UI. Okay, I think here is our app. If I not destroy that. Okay, this is our app. Let me just have it here. Okay, it's going to create that. Let's see what it's saying. Change the model file. Okay. Change the prediction method. Okay, we must use the changed code. Let me use it. But before that, let me just make a copy of this app. I forget that this app is one of my important files. Okay, everything is good here. The model has been run. Setup, instruct, optimize file model. Okay. Okay, change summaries. Can you make this code an app for Windows? Let's wait and see if we can make it a step one. Before running the compressive, ensure you have all the required libraries installed. Ensure that the files are located in the same direction. Main.py. Okay. We are in the app. New folder. It asked us to name it main.py. Main.py. but it's IPMB, it's not important, we can change it, otherwise we're fine. Concrete, TF file, scalar. Okay, let's go for the scalar, and we need an icon for that. I don't have any picture for now. Let's use, what shall we use? I don't really have an idea. Let's go here, let's go to here and use, for example, one of my project pictures. These project pictures. Okay, we paste it here. What should we name it? We name it icon.png. Icon.png. Okay, and now it wanted to this be file b.py. For that we can open Visual Studio Code. Okay, I don't care about that. App.py, file save as, Project-DeepCrete, site, app, new folder. Okay, I must copy the code, and paste it here. What shall we name it? Let me see. Main.py. Okay, main.py. Now we need to py installer. Okay, to counter outline, so we'll hide the console window. Okay, we must run this command, but before that we need to go to our space. Let me close that. Anaconda. I forget how I go in. Desktop. Okay, we can't go there like this. I remember something. If I copy this and run it there, I think we have a problem. I don't remember how to go there. Okay, let me change them. I remember something. You can go to somewhere. Oh, we need to write CD or SD. I forget always that. Copy that. CD. Okay, we are there. And we need to copy the code. Paste it here. What the hell is it doing? I copy this comment. It can run it, I don't know why. Let's run it. pip install py installer. Okay, we need to have it. I kinda know what error it gave me. Let it collect the package. Okay, now we need to run this. Run this single command in your terminal. Maybe I should use terminal. cd, it's all the same. Okay, we are there. Now I need to pip install pi installer. Okay, let's see what it's doing. Okay, I need to install that at first. Let's do it in my terminal and see the difference. Pip install pipe install pi installer. Okay, it's installed. Now I need to run this code. Okay, it's going to error to me. We are going to fix this problem in my terminal. Okay, it's gave me an option. Let me run this option. No, it's going to say the same thing. We use it. Okay, let's use it. Okay, I think it's going to work now. Does this method store all the TensorFlow library data in an app or just a needed ones? Wait, the mode of packing application Python use TensorFlow Lite and generally stored only the needed component. Okay, let's see. TensorFlow Lite optimized. It's good. It's not going to store all the things. We just now have to wait for it and see if it's going to work right or wrong. I'm going to reduce its size so I didn't make mistakes of which one is which one. Okay, let's go there. We need to also open our GitHub. We have some commits to make. We have lots of commit to make. 48. Okay, app.copy. Let's just for now make the app.copy an app out of sight. Let's break it down. I must take all the apps out. The site lab is also useless. Okay, let me delete the site lab. I think we didn't need that. But let me be here. Okay, until it's done the work, let's go there and do some cleaning. Let me delete that thing. Okay, it's not giving me access. but I need to delete that. It says it's open in here, I think, or I don't know. I need to clean that. Let's see what is happening. It is building the model, I think. Loading model hook. Let's ask Gemini. Is it working correctly? Let's see if it is working correctly or not. Yes, the process is working correctly. Okay, I am more than happy to hear that. I think because of that I can't delete that thing. Yes, that's all because of that useless open rar. Now I delete them. We just need to wait. It seems like okay, it's not a problem, but let's take a look at our project and see the weight and the space that this project consumed become more realistic than the previous ones. Let's go to site. We need to commit one of them. Here in app copy, I'm going to delete this and name it app. And I'm going to commit them. But before that, let me rename it. Use file. Okay, I need to commit all the using file. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, creating an interior for using model. Okay, it's worked. Now we have just wait for this thing to end, but it's going to take time. Until that, I'm just going to wait and do nothing but waiting. Also, I want to do some experiment on my models, but I can't do them by now. Okay, let's see our space. I am running out of memory, but I hope this time this worked perfectly. Great. Until that, let me do another thing. Let me introduce the next project we are going to do. The next project we are going to do is the project on the data we have. Yes, this data we have. In the civil engineering, whenever, for example, someone wants to design, let me tell you like this. Someone wants to design a beam in their structure. They want, for example, the beam that stands 25 megapascal of the pressure at the age of 828, and they want, for example, fly ash, age, and CS. They want the fly ash to be 0, and they want to know what percentage of water, cement, fine aggregate, and coarse aggregate, and superplaster they may be need to use. But one of the important options for them sometimes is that they give the super plasticizer also as an input. By these inputs, they want to output. Because of that, we are going to predict that project with a reverse data. I'm going to create a copy of that. And I'm going to create a new folder and name another project for that. Let's go to Gemini. I have a project that I want to predict a cement, water, and other things for the concrete of 25 grid of each, for example, let's say a strength. Can you name the project for me? It's installing. I use AI in my model and neural network. Change the names. Okay, this is a good name. I'm going to create that. This is nice. I like it. What is the problem? I can't understand. Why we have one new folder here? I think it's because it's too. Let us just name it D. Oh, it can use a space, I think. The problem is here. Why can't I put this name on my new folder? Let's use this. Okay, let's use this. It worked. What about this? This is good. Let's go there. At first, we need to create the project folder in the GitHub. Let's go to GitHub. Create a new repository. Okay, descriptions. Public. Add readme, no. License MIT, we go with them. Let's ask Gemini. Does it working correct? Okay, it's working great. How we create our project? Now we need to add our GitHub. Add the project, clone repository, GitHub, we go to the project. We go to our project file. Let's find out Project-DeepCrete null. We are going to deep learning LCD. Okay, we are going to clone it. You see, you can also access this thing if you want and access this thing. Let's go here. We have our project folder, deep learning optimized. Okay, now we need to put our raw data and data analyzing. Let's see the data analyzing. Yes, they are the same. They are the same thing. Let me just copy them and make them here. Data collecting and analyzing as same thing, the same as Project-DeepCrete. DeepCrete, I think. Let's see the name. DeepCrete. I also want to add we copy everything, we delete them here, so I don't forget what I am doing. Let me just, I think some kind of it's going to crash. Okay, let me cut this thing report and put it here and commit everything. Let's take a look at our, it says PK tag is not exist, concrete predictor not package. Okay, it's packaging. Let's go to our file, Project-DeepCrete copy models. Analyzing the result is useless. We need model 1. Let me just copy the model 1, cut the model 1, go to our project. Okay, let's take a look at model 1. We need to delete them, make everything ready for the change that we are going to create. Okay, this is the end because I'm not going to start the next project here today. I want to wait and start it at the right time. So this is the end. At the next video, I will show you this APK if it's completed, and I will tell you how it looks like. Until then, have a nice time. Bye.